been used from all the way back into the Paleolithic with stone-tipped spears, right the way through to using a bayonet on the end of a rifle. All the spear does is increase the reach of the warrior. This means that they can strike to the face, to the feet, to the shoulders. Anywhere that's exposed by a Roman soldier, they will hit it.
They're also taught to use the slingshot, another formidable weapon. John Naylor is an expert in its use.
Simple science. All you're doing is doubling the length of your arm, so it makes you twice as powerful as if you throw it by hand. When you add into that rotary motion, it's even more powerful. In practice, it can be frighteningly accurate. A skilled slinger at 100 metres to 200 metres would expect to be able to hit the target the size of the head. 10 to 20 shots in a minute isn't impossible, and if you've got 100 slingers, that could be 2,000 stones flying through the air towards the enemy.
The Germanic warriors would often combine this withering fire with another, even more deadly missile. The javelin.
The javelin has a range of anywhere between 10 and 50 metres. It's not a huge long-range weapon, however, it's perfect for the forest.
Finally, there's the most basic weapon of all. The club.
The club is a very, very effective weapon. Even through the mail armour that the Romans are wearing, it's going to have an impact. You can break bones, break limbs, concuss through a helmet. Dirty strike fighting. There's hardly any weapon to beat it.
Spears, slingshots, javelins, and clubs. A powerful arsenal every young Germanic male has been using since childhood.
They have muscle memory around these weapons. These weapons become an extension of their own body.
But they're at their most deadly in the hands of one particular group of fighters. The Ghost Warriors. They're an elite group of special forces, trained to fight at night.
The Ghost Warriors were a highly mobile, highly motivated, aggressive force. But above all, they were familiar with the terrain.
These were a black ops unit of Germanic warriors trained specifically to fight at night.
It's said they're one of the first fighting forces to employ full-body camouflage. Something very familiar to today's special forces.
Some things have remained constant throughout the ages, so camouflage and concealment is an essential element of warcraft and survival in the battlefield.
They paint their faces, shields, armor, and weaponry black.
All they need to do is take ash from the fires and the soot that collects on the bottom of their cooking pots and rub it over themselves. Instant camouflage. They could create the same sort of mottled patterns as we see in modern camouflage fabrics. They break up their shape, and in breaking up their shape, they're harder for the human eye to recognise at night.
They know how to turn the dark to their advantage.
They were familiar with working in low light levels. They knew the tricks, the simple tricks like bending your knees when you look at an enemy so that the enemy is silhouetted against the light. The night sky is always lighter than the ground.
They're masters of stealth. Like special forces today, they train in how to silently sneak up and kill. To the Romans, these night fighters are a source of legend, fear, even terror.
They would appear out of the trees as if by magic and suddenly attack. And then they would hide back into the trees. They'd hit you hard and then escape before you knew what had happened. This must have been absolutely terrifying. They would vanish before dawn.
Nothing has changed. The night is still the friend of the special operative.
It's very typical of special forces operations to lay up, and all actions will be carried out at night.
It's a clear weapon you can use, a psychological weapon. It's camouflage, it's concealment, it's capitalising on your advantages of local knowledge. The Ghost Warriors are the equivalent of our Black Ops people today.
They're an unruly band of fearsome fighters outside the control of Rome.
Instantly, DraftKings, you make the playoffs even more exciting. Legendary NFL coach Jim Moore. What do you think?
You kidding me? Instantly? Even if I don't win a playoff game?
Yes, Jim. Even if you don't win a playoff game.
Playoffs?
Playoffs?
Instantly?
Instantly.
Are you kidding me?
Who's calling these press conferences?
New DraftKings customers get in on the NFL playoff action and turn a $5 bet into $200 instantly in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
It's a situation Rome, accustomed to total control, finds hard to accept. In 7 AD, the Roman Emperor Augustus decides it's time to tame the Germanic hordes and bring them into the empire. He thinks he knows just the man for the job. Publius Quintilius Varus is a leading member of the Roman aristocracy.
Publius Quintilius Varus was one of the best generals of his age.
Hey, you want her out here with you? You take her here with me.
She can stay in here.
All right, but look, she just went out, but she was like, all right.
All right.